Hey everybody, this is NecroVMX, and it's time for another Civilization Saturday. Playing as Greece, going for probably a diplomatic victory, though you never know what might happen. Now, I do have to explain something, as I'm looking around here, just looking at the cities and whatnot. I do play other games of Civilization during the week, so I have to sort of reacclimate myself to everything that's going on. Now, I did have a minor issue with this recording, and hold on one second. I can explain what happened is this is not live commentary that you're hearing. The problem was that the first time I recorded this, there was a bit of a technical error where only the game's audio was recorded and not my voice for some reason. I don't quite understand how that happened, but it's fixed now. But it didn't record my voice for the whole hour video, so I'm re-recording commentary for this because a long video like this I don't want to put up without commentary. Okay, Japan wants open borders. I'm going to allow it. And this is actually going to prove to be foolish. It's a funny thing. In the week between the first Civilization Saturday and this one, I played a full game as Greece, and it was a different circumstances. It was a different map, different opponents and everything. But one thing that was similar was that I was stuck next to Japan. And Japan, in that other game that I played, declared war on me. And they took an early advantage because they took a very large army, surrounded my capital in the first turn of the war, and my guys were scattered all over the place, much like they are in this game, and I didn't have a large army. Now, you don't really need a large army in this game, but if you're going to be attacked, you want them to be all centralized. So, as you can see, I don't have any military opponents at home here. The same exact thing happened. Japan is going to declare war on me in this video. So, now, it went a lot better. In that other game, what happened is they actually took my capital. They actually took Athens, and that was kind of a disaster, but I don't give up, and I managed to rally my forces. And here, I finished up the Liberty skill tree, so we're going to do patronage now, which enhances the benefits of city-state friendship, and it will give you influence with city-states will degrade 25% slower than normal, which is on top of the 25% bonus that Greece already has. So it's very useful for keeping influence with city-states. Anyway, I had managed to rally my forces, take back my capital, and then take most of Japan's cities, and they were just left with one. And a very similar thing happened in this, except it wasn't the capital. They surround Athens instead. Not Athens, Sparta. And as you can see, sort of the reason that happens is Japan is kind of boxed in. They're up against the ocean, and they have me on one side, and they have the Shoshone on the other side, so they really don't have any room to expand. So if Japan wants to expand, the only alternative is war. And because this is such a cramped continent, we're probably going to see a lot of wars. In this episode alone, Assyria and the Ottomans go to war several times. Now, right now I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I got a good economy. Unhappiness is a little bit out of hand, but it's not too big of a deal. I got trade routes, but I'm going to be fighting 2 wars, actually, because, well, you'll see why. I don't want to spoil it. But they're both against Japan. You could actually kind of see the beginnings of it because you see their troops there. I didn't think much of it at the time, because sometimes they just move their troops around. But as you can see, I am getting a little nervous, and I'm moving my composite guys, my composite bowmen, a little closer to where Japan is, because as you can see, they have catapults set up, they have spearmen, those are pikemen, and they have some archers. Now you see they kind of withdrew a little, which made me think, well, maybe they thought better of it. But actually, they're just building a bigger force. Indecisions, decisions. Okay, their farm. And he's going to heal for a little. Okay, so at the end of that turn. Okay, so we have machinery. That's cool. I'm actually going to lower the volume here so that there's no kind of echo. But, well, actually, I'll just replace the audio. Never mind. That way I won't have to deal with an echo at all. Okay, so we have machinery. We can upgrade these composite bowmen into crossbowmen, which are way more powerful. And we'll have him heal again. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to target not printing press as I immediately thought, but banking, because I really want to build the Forbidden Palace. Because if you're going for diplomatic victory, founding the UN is important. Because if you are the host of the UN... Oh, okay, they've declared war on me. Yep, so we're now at war with Japan. You know, you could found the UN, but then anybody who makes the Forbidden Palace has a very good chance of taking it away from you and becoming host. So, since I'm kind of isolated here, and I only have one coastal city... Although I will have 3 coastal cities by the end of this episode. What I'm going to do is target the Forbidden Palace. That way, if somebody else manages to get the printing press first and meet all the civilizations and host the UN, I will be able to likely take it from them quicker. Yeah, those pikemen are dangerous. As you see, they're a little bit more technologically advanced in terms of military, while I'm going more for, you know, peaceful technology. So, that's why Japan sort of steamrolls me at the beginning, but I am a lot better at combat. They are going to take Sparta. That's going to happen, but I will take it back, and then they're going to wish they hadn't fucked with me. Now, the thing about fighting Japan, and if anybody ever plays Civilization 5, they know about fighting Japan. It's unusual. Usually what you want to do is you want to kind of spread out your attacks. Like, if you have a bunch of crossbowmen, you want to attack. You have each one attack whichever unit opponent has the most health, because unless you can kill them in one shot. You know, a whole bunch of troops moving in there. This is a lot better than that other game where I was surrounded by more like about 15 different units. Now, the reason that you would attack whoever has the most health in a normal circumstance is because you're weakening them. You're not just... Upgrade him. You're not just attacking to kill, but you're also attacking to weaken, because wounded units do a lot less damage. So, that way when they take their turn, they have... Instead of having 1 dead unit and, like, 6 pristine units to attack with... You know, they would have 7 wounded units, and they're going to be highly ineffective. But the thing with Japan's special ability is it's called Bushido. And their units attack at full strength whether or not they're wounded. So you have to concentrate all your fire on one unit and kill it before moving on to the next. If you can do that, you want to do that. So I'm about to lose... Well, like I said, I start off losing this war in a major way, and then I come back. So I lost that warrior unit. I knew that was going to happen. I just want to make sure to take out one of those pikemen. Okay, so now we're concentrating fire on the swordsman units. Oh, didn't manage to kill it. But I do have that other crossbow guy up there. He's not going to be able to fire in this round, but he'll move a little closer. Trying to move him home. Now, here I kind of like, and building walls would improve the health of the city, but 4 turns, I don't know if it'll be around in 4 turns, so I decided to just build a hoplite. Okay, we'll do a farm there. So next week, for the next Civilization Saturday, there will be live commentary. It's a pain in the ass, man. There's also a warrior up there. I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of hanging out. They don't ever try to take the capital. They're not trying to knock me out of the game. They're just trying to get another city. But they're going to regret fucking with me, I'll tell you that much. So we now have philosophy. Take out that swordsman unit. And we're going to... I should have attacked the pikemen, but the reason that I'm attacking those guys is they're using them as sort of impromptu siege units. So, it's not the best way to fight Japan, but ranged attackers are a high priority target in this. So now what you start doing is you start going into war machine mode, where you put all your output into military. So I'm making hoplites and crossbowmen. The hoplite warrior is a unique Greek unit. It replaces the spearmen. They don't get spearmen, they get hoplites. They're slightly more powerful. As you can see, Sparta is surrounded, low health. It's going to happen. The one mistake I should have fixed is I should have moved that garrison out of there, that crossbow guy, out of the city before it was taken. I did not do that. That way I would not have lost it. It's another military unit, you know. I think I was still under the impression that I was going to save the city at this point. That was a mistake, too. Should have attacked the other guy. Catapults are very powerful against cities, not very powerful against other units, so they take heavy damage there. Okay, crossbowmen. I don't have open borders anyway, so I have to go around the long way. Although I think that the Ottomans give me open borders in another turn or two. Things like this make the game exciting, you know? Where there's a challenge to it. Alright, so I lost Sparta, but I will be rallying and taking it back. And that's the thing, if it looks bad, don't give up, don't surrender. You know, try everything. And yeah, you may lose. But if you know what you're doing, you'll win. You're gonna move him into Manila. This is helped by the fact that the AI really doesn't know what it's doing in terms of combat. It used to be, in the original vanilla version of Civilization 5, the AI was notoriously bad at taking cities. So it's actually kind of a miracle that they're able to take cities. It has been improved. This hoplite's in trouble. I think I just garrisoned him in Athens. Okay, so we have drama and poetry.
Life with the dull bits cut out.
Quote from Alfred Hitchcock: we're going to use the opportunity to heal him and then start retreating while I use the city to fire on people. But they're not going to actually attack the city. There's another upgrade there. Actually going to move him. Fucking Barringer Crater in the way. Okay, so Suleiman of the Ottomans giving me open borders. And I survived due to that healing. Okay. Boom. Sweet nectar. Still gotta move him over there, and that'll take out that pikeman. So Sparta is now part of the Japanese Empire, but not for too long. Like I said, I will be rallying and taking it back. So now he wants peace. See, he was just looking for the city. He wasn't looking to knock me out of the game. But am I going to give him peace? Absolutely not. I don't take that shit. You can't just... He won't... Said, the only way I'll give you peace is if you give me my city back. He said no. I said, fuck you, you're going down, bitch. Alright. Now, unfortunately, you can't have two military units in the same space, so I do have to move one of them there. But that'll take out another pikeman. A concentrated fire from two crossbow guys. So things are starting to look up already. Wittenberg, the reason I'm at war with them, I'll explain this. I just made peace with them is because when Japan declared war on me, any allies they had declared war on me as well in terms of city-states, but Wittenberg was one of their allies and is now no longer an ally, so I was able to make peace with them. You cannot make peace with a city-state that you're at war with if it says peace blocked, which it will if you're in this situation where they're still allies with somebody that you're at war with. But if at any point, even if it's just for one term, they become no longer allies, you can go and make peace with them. Okay, so we're going to start attacking Sparta now. And as you can see, Sparta did not have the chance to fully recover in terms of health of the city from the last time when it was my city, so that is another advantage of mine. So I'm going to start moving this hoplite into place. Now, unfortunate thing is you cannot take a city with ranged units. You have to have a melee unit to go in and take the city when it has either no health left or very little health left. So you want to park some melee units around the city and not necessarily attack unless it's gonna be a safe attack, but just have them there. Absorbing some damage. If they get hurt, you could pillage some improvements to heal. Make a peace with Manila. And just use ranged units and siege units to attack the city until it's low health, and then rush in with your melee units. That's how it works. Alright, I am going to attack here because it is a pretty safe attack, though. Alright, so Suleiman, he just wants to be friends, so that's great. All well and good. Oh boy. So you see that crossbowman has taken a lot of damage, but that's okay, because I could retreat him into Athens and have him heal, and you heal a lot faster when you're within your own borders. This warrior's trying to get away from it because he's outclassed. So I've actually used the level up to heal him so I can continue attacking instead of retreating him. Okay, see, I've pillaged there to heal, and then I can do another safe attack. So that was pretty cool. Okay. When you're building a war machine, I like to have each city alternate. You make a ranged unit or a siege unit, then you make a melee unit. The only exception is the Assyrians, when you can make siege towers, which are siege units and melee units because they could take cities, but the only thing is they can only attack cities. It makes the Assyrians very fun to play as in a domination-based game. Okay, I'm gonna heal him, because he took heavy damage. And it looks like that, yep. Okay, we've taken Sparta back. Now, I could ask for peace, and he'd give it to me. But I'm gonna press the attack and start attacking his capital. Now, the problem with that, for right now, is that he manages to make another city. Which you're about to see fairly soon. When I start looking at the lay of the land, I noticed he has a settler out there. Okay. I think I get beaten to the Oracle anyway. Yeah. Just trying to improve my economy because it's damaged by the war. Although in this case, I think we keep it on production. I'm gonna come over there and repair the improvement that I pillaged, which is amusing. That guy go over there and make a farm over there. Now, let's start. We'll have the put him back in there and heal him. Invading Japan. But you want to do it with units at full health. Or close to it. Okay, Assyria wants open borders. Fine. They're all the way over there. They only have the one city, but they're about to attack, I think they attack the Ottomans pretty soon. Now, see, you can see the settler over there on that hill. Right to the left of my mouse cursor. Ought to desire, and to know what he ought to do. So, this is a shame, because if I had, like a horseman, I'd be able to kill it right there, but, that's a problem. Oh, sorry about that. My allergies are kicking my ass today. Yeah. It's a shame I can't get to him. I place myself there. I'm thinking if he makes a city in the next round, then that kind of sucks, because I want to just take the capital and end it. But he makes a city. But actually, this first war against Japan is about to end, and you'll see why in a second. Because he forms a city of, I think it's Osaka. Yeah, Osaka. And immediately goes on the attack with it too, which is amusing. Okay, so this is a ranking of science. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him for peace and see if he'll give me the city. He has agreed to give me the city of Osaka. So I have peacefully added to my empire, which I think was his plan all along. So once he saw his army severely cut down, and my troops outside his capital, he's like, wait a minute, motherfucker. I'll make a city and offer it for peace. So that's a war that I would say was won. They took one of my cities, but I took it back and gained another city through a peace deal. Now, the way that treaties work, because we have a peace treaty now, is for the next 10 turns, neither of us can attack the other. After the peace treaty is expired, anything goes. Yeah, I got beaten to the Oracle. That's not that big of a deal, though. Shouldn't have been trying to build it in Sparta anyway. Okay, I'm gonna start building a road there, which is what I was in the middle of when I got attacked. Heal you. And Hagia Sophia is not really a good one for my victory type, so we'll go with fucking Circus, I think. Because my unhappiness is at 3. You see, I am running a negative economy. It's not too bad right now, but you want to get that under control. Okay, we have horseback riding.
A horse. A horse. My kingdom for a horse.
Dipshit. Alright. Let's continue this road. And we'll be over here and make another farm. Yeah, right now Oda Nobunaga is like, man, I should not have attacked the Greeks. They are assholes. Should have left well enough alone. Alright, continuing the road here. Okay, definitely need a circus. Okay, over there, continue the road, and I'm just gonna have him hang out there. Yeah, I'll keep that the way it is. Okay, now, switching to gold focus in the capital will improve the economy. And, let's see. I think I go for an amphitheater. There's only one more religion that I can found, and I don't get to found it because I'm thinking, it'll take a couple of turns to get a great profit. So I was thinking maybe I'll make a temple, but not enough time. So, let's just finish that road. And let's see. Yeah, you're going to make a road to Osaka. You want to connect all your cities. It helps the economy, it helps move troops around, it helps trade, it helps everything. Later in the game, you can upgrade your roads to railroads, but I don't know, I find it's not really worth it. So here, we're going to go with, I think, consulates. Yeah, consulates makes the resting point of influence for all city-states to 20. So, you know, even if it degrades all the way, it'll only degrade to 20. It will never go to 0 unless you piss them off. So you can see it hasn't taken effect yet, though. Not till the next turn. Okay. Make a farm there. I'm just waiting for that peace treaty to expire. Civil service. The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency. Okay, so he's going to start the road to Osaka. And yes, you can automate road building by using Route 2 mode. Route 2 mode, but I find that it's highly inefficient because they make roads in weird patterns and it costs too much money So, yeah, see, I can no longer found a religion. All the religions are taken. So I'm out of the religion game, which is okay. It's one less thing to worry about. Kind of sucks, but what could you do, you know? Yeah, so I'm going to set my automatic faith purchase to mosques for now. Okay, come down here and finish the road. Osaka will be connected. Okay, so as you can see, the Assyrians have declared war on the Babylonians. I don't think that goes too well for them, to be honest. I can't remember. This is this morning when before I went to bed, I recorded it. And the Babylonians want to be friends. So, okay, sure, whatever. In the initial versions of... okay, yeah, they want an embassy. Embassies get destroyed when you go to war, so you have to reestablish after peacetime. So whatever. That's okay. So anyway, what I was saying is that, I forgot what I was saying. I hate this non-live commentary shit. It had to happen on a video that's an hour long, huh? Shit. Whenever I wave the mouse around like that, I know I'm making some point. But, well, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I'm declaring war on him. Because the peace treaty's expired. I would say he's not pleased. And immediately take that worker and start moving on Kyoto. That'll take him out of the domination game unless he retakes Kyoto, which I don't see happening. That's the wonder of having roads. Move everybody quite a lot. Within your own borders, of course. Okay, so... Yeah, so, like, basically because I'm out of the religion game, other civilizations are sending missionaries and converting me to whatever. I don't care at this point because I don't have my own religion. So they could do whatever they want. So, we're making a whole bunch of improvements. And your health is kind of low, and I can upgrade him to a pikeman. So I think it would be best to retreat, which I did. And just go on the attack. As you can see, this is easy right now. He's not doing too well. He lost most of his army in the last rush. So now that I'm attacking him, he's defenseless practically. He's got 2 composite bowmen. The thing is that I didn't know it at this point, but I know it now. He has another city. It's in a part of the map I haven't seen yet. And I don't know where it is, so I'm not able to attack it and knock Japan completely out of the game. So after I take Kyoto, I'll have to just ask for peace. That warrior's still around. Right now. Hagia Sophia is a faith-based thing. It's not worth it. I think that I actually initially choose Garden, but then I change my mind. That's what I don't remember. Oh, companion cavalry. Okay, which I don't wind up using in this current war. I also have a great artist hanging around there, which I'll use to start a golden age. So attacking, 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 and retreating. And I just earned a great general. Advancing, adjusting, advancing. Okay, and I have El Cid, a great general. And normally you'd create a great work if you're going for culture, but I'm not, so I'm just going to use him to create a golden age. So this is bad news for the Japanese right now. The reason I moved my Hoplite Warrior there is that if I needed to heal, there's an improvement to pillage right there. There's a deer camp, which I will do in the next round. Fucking warrior, man. Now, what generals do is they increase the abilities of whoever's around them. So that's useful. So we're attacking, attacking, attacking. Pillaging. Attacking. And that should end it. Oh, it didn't end it. Which is unfortunate since I cannot get another melee unit in there in this turn. So we'll have to wait till the next one. New market. Need to get that economy rolling again. So I lost the hoplite there, but that's okay because they're about to lose the whole city. I don't like to lose units, but it happens occasionally. Okay, we'll do a training post over there. That fucking warrior's still around. And there's some cotton over there that I want. Okay, this will finish off the city. Japan lost its capital. I will annex it. I'm like, wait a minute, how come the war didn't end? Do they have another city? Where is it? Well, at first what I try to do is just try to, like, okay, just hunker down and see what happens, and if they start moving any units in, I can kind of tell where they come from, but after a while, it doesn't happen, so I'll just ask for peace, ask for an embassy, find out where the city is. It's not an area that's a threat to me, so I decided to just let that one go. Upgrade? See, that's all Shoshone land. So unless there's like, I'm thinking unless there's like an island off the coast or he's on another continent already. So, gotta build courthouses to offset that unhappiness from occupied cities. He's moving his guys away, too. Towards Tokyo. Alright, now this is a ranking of tourism. I'm not on there because I'm not working around tourism. So, yeah, there you go. Okay. Just looking around, looking around. trade? Plantation. I'm gonna start making a road to connect Kyoto. So the Ottomans want open borders, that's fine. They're not really a threat anyway. And as you could see, the Assyrians have made peace with Babylon. As you can see, actually, from looking at the map, the war has gone well for them. They've taken a few Babylonian cities that were close to me. They are now Assyrian cities. So I'm kind of looking at this. There's Oda Nobunaga. I'll do a... I think I'd go garden and change my mind at one point. No, granary that time. Okay. And that'll finish the road. Heal up. Defend. Oh, don't really need you. Defend. Defend. Farm. Defend. Sleep. Next turn. I can't yet embark into water because I haven't bothered to go with that yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, ask for peace, see if they'll give me anything, which he won't. So I'll just accept it. And we'll do embassy trade. So I can see where he is, and look where he is. There's Tokyo. Now he's the Shoshone's problem. That's his new capital. But he doesn't have his original capital, so he's out of the game as far as domination is concerned. If he wants to win, he'll have to win some other way. So we're at peace again. And he's denouncing me. Whatever, man. I mean, I attacked him, so that's not a shock. Who cares, you know? Alright, so that's Kyoto connected to the Empire. Wonderful. Move you over here, make a farm. Although I'm going to have to start making trading routes because my economy right now is to suck. And you need a good economy to win a diplomatic victory. It's absolutely necessary.
Education is the best provision.
So we have education now. Wonderful. Chivalry is next. Okay, let's see. Angkor Wat. I think I get beaten to that anyway. So it's 39 terms. Not worth it. University. Okay, so he wants me to go to war with Babylon, which I'm going to say no thanks to. Babylon's too far away anyway. It used to be a Babylonian city, now it's Assyrian. Pocatello has the Alhambra, who cares? Okay, I'll go over there and do a trading post. Really need to get the economy under control. Oh, right. Yeah, that's where I make that guard. I start the guard and then I change my mind. Because I'm looking at the economy and it's really poor. And I realize that all my trade routes are gone because of the war, so I have to make caravans. That's why the economy is so bad. I had 2 trade routes. Now I have none, and I have a possibility of making 3, so we're going to change that up. So a caravan there. Okay, another trade thing there. Trading post. Okay, so there we have a great rider has been born. We're not going to use him to make a great work, trading post, but instead we'll write a political treatise once I get to it. It's Yoshida Kenko, there we go, which will give me a nice boost to culture, which I can use for the skill set. So we're going to have philanthropy. Gold gifts to city-states will produce 25% more influence, which is useful because that's how you manage to get allies, because you need as many city-states as you can to be your ally, and you do that mainly through giving them money, and that will increase the ability there. Alright, whatever. You can go ahead and convert it to whatever you want. I don't care anymore. The Babylonians are spreading their religion. Everybody's spreading their religion but me. I'm just sitting here trying to win in a completely different way. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to put you? Over there? Yep. So kind of looking at this. Suleiman's friendly. Nebuchadnezzar's friendly. Oh, okay. Thank you for popping up there and asking for open borders. He's also friendly. Assyrians are friendly. Pocatello, I mean, he's a little guarded. He thinks I'm a warmonger, but he tolerates warmongers, so that's not too bad. He does want my land, so I have to be kind of guarded against him if I'm playing it smart. And Oda Nobunaga, obviously, I mean, I've gone to war in the past. That's great. Not a big deal. They want my land. They're going to have to fucking deal with that. They believe I'm a warmonger, but they hate warmongers, but oh well. They're the one that started it. They've denounced me, and I've captured their original capital. So they pretty much hate me right now. But you know what? Fuck them anyway. Fuck those assholes. He's too busy, you know, researching technology into making vending machines that give you, you know, used panties to be able to win the game. Now I'll do the garden. Actually, no, I want caravans. Oh, god damn. Allergies weren't bothering me this morning, but they're bothering me now. I have to get a paper towel here and blow my nose. Sorry, guys, but it has to happen. Definitely need those markets to help improve the economic situation. And I have 3 caravans being built, so that'll help in a major way once they're produced. Okay, so we have chivalry. Lovely. Okay, so, that's chivalry. Oh, hit the fucking button. I'm probably saying something. I've already beaten to the Alhambra. Banking is next in 19 turns. That is what will allow me to, build the Forbidden Palace, which is important. And right about now, I'm hoping for a great engineer to be born, so I can keep him around to rush the production of a Forbidden Palace. And that does happen at one point, so that's good. I think it's Thomas Edison. Right now the economy is very poor because I have no money and I'm running a deficit, so you get a penalty to science. There's my great engineer. That's helpful. So we'll put him to sleep for now. Okay, where are you gonna go? Over there. There's some wheat there. So I do need some farms. If you have no money and, you know, your economy gets really bad to the point where you have a huge deficit, you'll start losing units. And also what I was pointing out there is that looks like there's an improvement there, but it's not completed. That was where the Japanese worker was when I captured it. The peace treaty is expired, but I'm over it. Let's see. A lot of these sound pretty good, but I'm going to go with the amphitheater. Lumber mill. Next turn. Okay, so the Assyrians are now attacking the Ottomans. So they're getting kind of uppity. The Syrians are expanding quite a lot. So that's another reason to kind of be guarded against them. Okay, trading post. Next turn. Alright, so we'll do Colosseum, I think. Well, actually, East India Company would be very useful, because that's huge to the economy. And here, let's see, Monument. Monument is like the simplest improvement that you should always have in pretty much every city. It's the fastest to build, and it is useful. Not incredibly useful, but it is useful. Alright, we have caravans. Send you to Colombo. And we'll send you to... Masankani would be the best choice. Yep. We'll be over there and make an actual improvement there. A finished one. I think I tried for Angkor Wat at one point, but it gets built by somebody else. Yeah, we'll go with that garden that I didn't build before. And the garden there. Gardens, what they do is they increase the birth of great people, which is useful. One type of great people that you definitely want to have a lot of in a type of game where you're going for diplomacy is great merchants, by the way. Because you can send a great merchant into a city-state and have them conduct a trade mission. It gives you a lot of money and drastically improves relations with the city-state, often making you allies right away. Okay, they're ranking. Another reason to be kind of like wary about Assyria is they're #1 in terms of military might. I'm not too far behind them, but it is something to worry about. This Babylon has no military at all. And there are still two civilizations that I have not yet met. Okay, so make a farm over there. We do need some farms in Kyoto. It can't be all trading posts. Otherwise they'll starve. Alrighty then. We'll do a lumber mill there. We'll do a farm there. Next turn. That guy with his fucking car, man. That dude that keeps popping up, man. He bought that car like 3 years ago, and it's still his fucking name. Not even a good car. Okay, just looking around here. Okay, we'll do a trade post there next turn. So my economy is doing pretty good now. We have money, we're gaining money every turn. And look at that. The Ottomans just lost their capital to the Assyrians. We have one city left, which is slightly below that. Now, Argos, Sparta, and Athens have just entered Isle of the King Day, which increases their food production drastically because of the acquisition of furs. When Isle of the King Day ends, they will they'll want some other resource, and if you have it, they'll immediately re-enter it. So having a wide variety of different resources is very useful. speaking, of course, about luxury resources, which are different from strategic resources. Your strategic resources are your horses, your iron. They're upset that Manila likes me. They can go fuck themselves, so I'll say get over it. Put on your sunglasses and say deal with it. So yeah, your strategic resources are your horses, your iron, your coal, your aluminum, and your uranium. Everything else is either a luxury or a bonus resource. Bonus resources you generally get from city-states. That's stuff like porcelain, But also I think truffles is a bonus resource, which you can get that, too. Salt, I think, is a bonus resource. Alright, so here we're going to go with scholasticism. All city-states which are allies provide a science bonus equal to 25% of what they produce for themselves. Very useful for when you have a lot of allies, you'll have a lot of science. I don't have any allies right now. Manila's friends... they don't have any quests that I could do. They want me to connect porcelain, and they want me to destroy barbarians that are invading their territory. But the thing is, if you look at them, and I'll go and I'll hit find on map, they're all the way up there. So, that ain't worth it. If they were near me, I'd go up there and help them. So yeah, I got beat to Angkor Wat anyway. Ottomans have denounced Assyria. I'm not shocked, since they lost their capital to Assyria. Bursa is their new capital, right there. It's in a very vulnerable position. They got the Shoshone on the south and in the east, and in the north they have Assyria. So, just showing you victory progress. For score, my score is... Oh, shit, fucking hell. Get out of the way. Oh, irritating. Okay, there we go. So you can see I'm in the lead for score at 605. The closest is Babylon with 517. They probably have a lot of wonders. But in the victory progress screen, if you look at it, for domination, it says I am leading by controlling 2 original capitals, but Assyria is also controlling 2 original capitals. I have the Japanese capital in my own, they have their own, and they also have the Ottoman capital. For science, if you look down there, there's the science victory. Move the mouse down, come on. There's also, yeah, I said there's also 2 that I haven't met. Now that technological progress is towards rocketry, which will allow you to build a wonder called the Apollo program, which starts the space race. And then if you're going for science victory, once you build the Apollo program, you'd have to build 3 spaceship boosters and then 3 other parts, a cockpit, a stasis chamber, and I forget the other one. And make a spaceship. Diplomatic victory, the United Nations have not yet begun, and cultural, I'm not worried about. I just want to show you, that's where you can check your progress to victory. Window plantation there. Move you over there. Next turn. Getting close to the end of the video here. Okay, so we now have a spy, which means I've moved into the Renaissance. An unmet player has also entered the Renaissance, but I'm about to move into it with banking. Happiness. A good bank account, a good cook, and good digestion. Here's the Renaissance. Okay, so now we have a spy which creates the espionage screen. And you can move spies, I have the spy Andres, into any city you want. You could do it as diplomat, or you could do... you can move them into any city-state to increase your influence in the city-state and decrease other people's influence in the city-states. Or you can move them into other civilization cities as spies, which will steal their technology and sort of let you know what's up with them. Or you could do diplomats, which increases your tourism output to the target civilization. I think I hit diplomat, and then I'm like, no, wait, what am I doing? I don't care about tourism. So, you want them as a spy, actually. So, there you go. Alright, so, we're going to concentrate on the printing press. Ironworking is next. Oh, make a farm there. Next turn. Bloody hell. You heard that noise? That was a large piece of fruit from a tree hitting my roof. Sorry about that. It's not a pineapple tree, it just sounds loud when it happens. Oh, we have iron working.
Make it hot or strike.
I don't think it works that way, but whatever. Referring to the quote. I just realized I gotta start on that Forbidden Palace. I was a little late on that, but I have another trade route available, so I'll make a caravan. Should make a caravan. What am I doing? Make the goddamn caravan, you asshole. I'm calling myself an asshole now. Oh, bank. Oh well. It's just as good. I know I realized at one point, oh wait, I gotta build the Forbidden Palace. It only takes one turn anyway because I have the engineer, but you gotta actually do it. Yeah, I just realized it. So I'm going to change production to Forbidden Palace, which would normally take 33 turns, but I have Thomas Edison to rush the production. Now it'll take 1 turn, which is wonderful. And that's why I kept him around. Pocatello has the Great Mosque of Jian. Wonderful for him. Don't care. There's the Forbidden Palace.
Most of us can, as we choose, make of this world either a palace or a prison.
So this requires patronage, which I obviously have. Grants 2 additional delegates to the World Congress. Minus 10% unhappiness from citizens in non-occupied cities. So it increases your happiness and gives you 2 delegates, more than what you would normally have, which if somebody else forms the UN or the World Congress before you, you can steal it from them. National Epic would be a good one to have. It's not a world wonder, it's a national wonder, so you can't be beaten to it. And we just got another great person. It's a great writer. So the video's about to end, but I think I just finish out this thing there. Okay, political treatise, which didn't give me enough. Give me, I think it's 60. It doesn't give me enough to do it there. But I'm gonna save the game here. Where's my save? Where's my save? Where's my fucking save? Oh, there it is. In alphabetical order. All right.